I just heard it would have been an amazing opportunity if they didn't blow it for you. So someone blew a major opportunity for you. It could have been a career change, a job, something that has to do with the arts. What's that thing called? Exhibit. I just heard something about an exhibit. Like someone was going to take their work and someone wanted you to put your work in an exhibit, and someone stopped you from being able to do that in some way. Okay, so I'm really getting like someone being in the way of your success, being in the way of your growth. And that was one of the worst experiences that you ever had. For some of you, you were able to get another chance. For the remainder of you, it's just something that is a loss that turned into a lesson, because you recognize that that person is a dream thief. I just heard. They're a dream thief. So this is someone who, they could have a lot of love for you, right? They could. Or they could have a lot of hate, or both. It could be a love and hate relationship type thing. But I'm getting this energy, like there's things that you know how to do. They don't, so they might be a little jealous. They might have a little envy about it. And there's also something here about them not wanting you to end up spending too much time away from them, is what I'm getting. So put this person, you know, whoever this is for you, you know, you'll know. But this is just a scenario that they want you to stay the same. They don't want to see you grow, because if you grow, then that means that you're going to be far away from them. That means that you're going to meet new people. And this is someone who's very overprotective of you in a way where it's like, have you ever had like a friend that doesn't want you to have any other friends? Like you're not supposed to? I had a friend like that before. And one day she called me and she found out that I had another friend over, which the friend I had over, I've known that friend longer than I knew the other friend. But she wanted to come over, but she just wanted to come over to, it was like, I don't know, I felt like she was trying to like bully my friend in a way. Like, that's my friend. And it was kind of like very blunt and like, you know? I was like, what is, girl, what is this? You know, it was kind of funny because, and my friend was laughing because she noticed it too. But we were just, everything was cool. So I don't even know where that energy came from, and it was unexpected. I didn't expect it. But this is the energy that I'm getting from this person. It's like they don't want you to meet anybody new. No, you can't network and talk to people that you never met before and like them. You're not supposed to do that. So don't go making any new friends or acquaintances, whatever you want to call it, business partners. No, you're mine, you belong to me. And it's a little creepy because it's like, this could be a romantic situation, but if it's not a romantic situation, it's just a friend, it makes you wonder, like, we just friends, but what's really going on? Because why are you acting like that? Right? It's like, it's a little concerning, you know. And this is something that you've had to deal with, and it always is so aggravating, because I feel like you're someone who, you like to be on go, you like to move, you like to grow, you like to learn new things, you love new opportunities because you're like an explorer. You're taking advantage of your ability to be in the process of exploration, because you know that you're going to get a hold of some good stuff that you can actually utilize in your life, and that can make you very satisfied. But this person does not want to hear anything like that. So anytime you say something that has to do with you traveling or doing something that's like cool and different, you can even ask them if they want to go, and they'll have an attitude, oh no, I have something to do, or like, you know, like, no. But it's really that they, I don't know, it's something about them not seeing themselves the same way you see yourself. They feel like they can't. If you ask them, if you really would have asked them, why are you acting that way? They would tell you that they may tell you that they don't want to lose you. It's like someone has a fear of losing you. They think you're going to a place and you're not going to come back. But that doesn't, that's in their mind, you know. That doesn't mean that that's really about to go down. But that's how they behave themselves, as if that's what it is. So it's like they feel like every time you do something new, to them, it's like a threat. They feel threatened. So, you know, anybody like this that's in your life, it's going to be really hard for you to share special experiences with them. It would be really hard for you to bring them around people that, you know, you're close to other than them. Because it feels like this is the type of person where you spend a lot of alone time with them, like a lot of quality time with them. So they don't even know how to act if somebody else is around and it gets weird. It doesn't have to, but it just does because of how they feel for you. How they feel about you. It's almost like they'll feel, instead of being able to feel integrated, they'll feel like a third wheel. That's the energy that I'm picking up from this person. And this is the type of person that could cause you to say no to an amazing opportunity. Or second guess yourself because they're projecting on you what they feel about themselves. Like, say for instance, you have an opportunity to do something that is like grand for you because you've never done it before, but you know you can. And then you tell them and they'll put doubt in your mind from expressing to you things that they shouldn't, because they're not really, it's almost like what this person would express to you are things that are not really of concern, but they will present them to you as if they are a concern to stop you from moving forward, to stop you from progressing. And, you know, I was about to say, is this what you want? But that's not what you want. I know it's not. Who wants that? See, in a relationship, right? This is something that can be confused as cute. When somebody's acting all extra overprotective over you. I mean, it is still cute, but it has to be for good reason, not just to be trying to stop me from growing. Now, that's not cute. Don't come over here with that. But if it's like something where the person is protecting you because they love you, and somebody not acting right, that is plausible. But if you have somebody trying to give that protective energy for something that is healthy for you, you don't need protection in that area, then it's like, okay, so what's really going on with you? Because clearly you're trying to, like, it's like they're trying to put a mask over their real purpose for their behavior, because they don't want to come out and openly tell you how they truly feel. But it's really, the energy I'm getting is really about you meeting new people and not spending as much time with them as you did before, and them feeling like they're losing their person. You know, as you grow, you learn. As you learn, you grow, right? In order for true growth, you are going to have to meet new people and be around new people and in different environments. That's a part of growth. That's a part of the process. So if anybody is around you that cannot appreciate and support you within these endeavors, then that means that they don't want you to grow. They don't want to see you grow for their own selfish reasons. It has nothing to do with you. It's really about them not wanting to be without you in the way that they believe it will be. And it doesn't mean that you're going to completely be wiped off the face of the earth. Okay, they might not see you sometimes. They might not see you as much as they were seeing you before, but that's just a part of life. You know, we have to live, so there's movement. There's action and motion that has to take place. You can't just be, how could you expect anything to happen if you're not moving? You know? So anybody like that, you know, that's not a person that you know that you will be content with, that you will feel at peace with, because you're always going to feel like everything is a fight. You're always going to feel like the person doesn't support you, because clearly they actually don't. They'll try to put up a facade as if they do support you, but they just support you if you're doing what they want you to do. As soon as you go outside of the box that they put you in and you begin to live your life, I heard unfiltered. And they're the filter. They want everything to be filtered through them. It's almost like they would feel disrespected if you take on some type of opportunity and didn't tell them. They would feel offended. But I feel like many of you may have done that, or you may feel like you need to do certain things without their knowledge. Someone also doesn't like you on the phone with people. They don't like you on the phone with people. They don't like that. Again, it's about attention. This is somebody who is a major attention seeker, and they smother you. They don't give you any air. It's like you could be in a room with them and you'll just feel like you're suffocating. Maybe not all the time, because I feel like you do have love for this person, but it feels like, or you did have love for this person, but it feels like they're so overbearing that they don't give you enough space, you know. And then if you start acting a certain way because you feel overwhelmed, they would take it personal. It's given like a clingy energy where someone just doesn't, they're not in order. It's giving that they're not in order within themselves. So their chaos that they have internally, they project it to those around them. And I feel like you've been caught in the twisters that they create many times. They catch you up in this twister. They might throw a random comment at you that they know is going to strike a chord within you, just to argue and just to try to prove like a fake point that's not even valid, so that they can catch you in the twister, because then that completely takes your attention, you know, but not for good reasons. It's really just to make sure that you're in tune with them. And it's also giving this person is like emotionally manipulative, where they'll try to say that you made them feel some type of way, but you didn't really do anything. It's just them with their insecurities and, like, you know, yeah, because it feels like when they don't get their way, then they try to emotionally manipulate you to make you feel bad, so then that you bend to their will. But see, the trick to that is them using their, like, they act like they're sad, but they're really not. Because sometimes people can really be sad and express themselves, and it's real. But this particular person will pop out some fake tears and everything just so that they can get their way. And that's not gonna work. Okay? And even if it's not tears, it's just like major, massive emotion to where it makes you feel bad. Because some people do this. They'll go straight for those emotions, and instead of using this ability to help people and to encourage people, they use their, what could be considered charm. I feel like, how can I say what I'm thinking? I feel like manipulation, I feel like I feel like charm is the opposite of manipulation, or persuasion is the opposite of manipulation. Persuasion can be used in a good way or a bad way as well. But persuasion is, I feel like that's the lighter version of manipulation. Because persuasion can help. Persuasion is a gift because it helps people. When you know how to persuade a crowd, you can help them see what they didn't see and help them to understand why it's important. And I feel like that is the art of persuasion. But with manipulation, it's kind of like, I need to poke at you in certain spots that are really going to trigger you so that you could do what I want you to do. But it's not, you see how that's not from a good place? That's like control. It's a control tactic. And I feel like that's what this person wants to do to you all the time. It's like this these little methods that they use to control narratives and control your ability to speak to certain people, or just always throwing something at you to make you feel off balance and unsure about the route that you're about to take or the decision that you make. And there's something about, some of you are in different phases in this relationship. Some of you still take heed to what this person says, because there could have been times where they did lead you in the right direction, or they said something that made sense. But then there were times where you weren't too sure and you felt a little off about them. Like, there's something about this person, and I don't know exactly what it is, but something's off. It almost feels like stalkerish, obsessed. It feels obsessive. So the twisters are always ready. Like, this person always has a twister ready. I think that's their superpower. The twister. They just like come out their mouth, say something crazy, and then cause the whole room, the energy shifts, and then everything's chaotic. And then they cause an immediate argument at the drop of a hat, So they pass out twisters. This is that for this person's energy. As soon as they don't get what they want, they passing out a twister, and they don't care who gets swept up in it. They don't care if you have kids. They don't care if your mama is there or included, your daddy, your uncle, your grandma. Everybody going in a twister. Everybody. Okay? So they can blend stuff up and make it real messy and then expect you to clean it up. That's the point, to get your attention off of what you want to do so you can focus on what they create for you. Be careful of that. Be very careful. Be very, very careful. Okay, I think that's it for this reading. Don't get caught up in a twister is the message. Because many people out here passing out twisters. Don't nobody have no time. Don't nobody have no time. Okay? Okay. Everything you do it with love. Always remember the creator is in you and the magic is too, because you're magic. Much love to you. I'll see you in the next video. I've written a book. And this book is an eagle's perspective of my journey. However, in a very profound way, my journey is also your journey, because we go through the same steps to try to understand why we're here, what is our purpose, and where are we going, and what should we actually be connected to, what's real and what's not, what's true and what's false, right? So this book that I've written gives you a roadmap to get to the place where you have been created to be.